Hi guys, it's Kristy here. And boy, isn't it relaxing by the fireplace? I think it is. And guess what? I think Mommy might be making some coffee too. So that'll be nice and warm. Nice. Coffee and a fireplace? That could only mean one thing, guys. It's VLOGMAS! Yay! Aren't you guys excited? It's VLOGMAS. So guess what? We've got a whole spiel coming up for you guys. So I hope you're ready for the far out world of coffee creations VLOGMAS. The first year, isn't it great? Uh-oh. Kristy, do you want a lump of coal in your stocking? No, I don't want no lump of coal. What are you doing? Well, why are you sneaking around again, hiding back there? It's my job. It's VLOGMAS, and you need a VLOGMAS intro for the channel, so I made you one. Anyway, Mommy has a whole advent calendar this year for VLOGMAS. Mommy, are you ready for that? I'm a bit nervous, but I think I'm ready. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. Are you sure? Yes. How about you try it if it's eggnog? That stuff's for the birds. No, thank you. No, you don't want to try the eggnog? Oh, heck no. That's all on you. You're the coffee drinker. I'm the kid here. But anyway, so she's got a whole month of Advent coffee flavors to try. So, are you guys ready? Because I am. I can't wait to see what she does here on the 25 Days of VLOGMAS. Yup, we've even got a Christmas special coming up, so definitely stick around and find out what that is. Who's with me? Come on, you guys, who's with me? Okay, well, somebody will be, I'm sure, by the end of our opening song. I bet somebody will be with me. Yup. So, stay tuned to the far out world of coffee creations. Merry VLOGMAS, everybody. Bye.
It's approaching Christmas time in the far out world of coffee creations. Every time she gets a chance, Scarlett, our barista, will share a different coffee with you. Smell that gingerbread coffee, it's the most wonderful time of the year. There will be cookies a-making and coffee a-making, so be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We'll be making some biscuits and making some coffee while loved ones are near. Maybe even hot cocoa too. It's the most amazing time of the year. So get ready for Christmas time with Scarlett, your barista, and the bantering happy Sharky, Kristy.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
We might even jump in a sleigh and take a ride. Of course, we'll have to have coffee and cookies, right?
Hey, Santa, watch out for that kaboom tree.
Oh no, I think he hit the tree. What do you think, Travis? I know he did. Uh-oh. You never know what Scarlett's gonna do with the far out world of coffee creations. Things are gonna get random. Don't forget it's Christmas time, so you better watch out because Santa is watching you.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget coffee is a pow!
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. Y'all.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. Y'all.
Wow, guys, what'd you think of that crazy intro there? How cool was that? That was fun. Yeah, we're back by the fireplace. And boy, oh boy, being by the fireplace is so much fun. But you know, there's one thing missing. A little bit of Christmas music. Well, hit it, Barista Scarlet. We wish you a frappe Christmas. We wish you a frappe Christmas. We wish you a frappe Christmas and a latte New Year. What the freaking heck, Mommy? A frappe Christmas and a latte New Year? What are you doing? Well, it is a coffee channel after all. You crazy kook. What the heck was that? What? Listen again. Sounds like somebody's at the door. Who in the world would be at the door? Are you expecting friends over or something? No? There it was again. Somebody's outside. Let me look out the window. What the heck? What? I can't believe he came from his beautiful warm climate to come all the way up here where it's freezing cold. Is he crazy? He must be. And who is he? Uncle Herbie. Uncle Herbie? What the heck? He came all the way from freaking Houston to freeze his butt off in Ohio? I guess so. Is he crazy? I guess he wanted some snow. I don't. Well, he must. Thought he wanted some coffee with, you know, DJ Georgie girl. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble now. I'll get it. Hi, Uncle Herbie. Come on in.
Thank you, Kristy. Brr, it's cold out here. Oh, and where's Georgie girl?
Here she is. Hi, Herbie.
Well, hi there, Scarlet, and how come you're gonna have coffee without me?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have had coffee without you. My bad.
That's okay, but I could definitely use a cup.
Well, if you want to hang out and have some coffee with us, feel free. We can make you up a cup too. Why not?
Sounds good to me.
Well, guys, we have our special guest, as Kristy was hinting at the beginning of the intro. We've got the one and only Grand Master of Fuzz, Herbie Allen, in the house. Awesome! So, are you ready, Herbie, for a lot of fun?
Yes, indeed, Scarlet and Kristy.
All right. Well, then let's get to it right now on the far out world of coffee creations. 25 days of Vlogmas. Hello everybody, it is Scarlet here. Welcome back to the 25 days of Vlogmas 2025 Christmas Eve special part 2. And as promised, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to do the gift my daughter gave me. And also, in the same one, because we got the right version, we are going to do the tradition. Now, this one's going to be a little bit longer than most of them, but you know what? Hey, it's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the kitchen and we're going to make Kristy's gift. And this was a flavor she wanted me to try. And now, of course, unfortunately, I didn't get to open it. So she got me this little bitty, well, not really little, it's not small, but it's a little mug, and it's got, I don't know what color it is, I'd have to ask Samantha. But she got me a mug for Christmas with cocoa in it and marshmallows. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make the flavor she bought me for Christmas. So let me grab one out of here. And as you can see, they're in a Walmart bag. Uh-oh. I don't think I can reach the opening that I made. There we go. I got it. Come on. Okay. No, don't fall. Don't. Ugh. don't fall out, okay. So we're gonna put this in and we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna do, then after I taste this, we're gonna do it first, and then we're going to do the tradition. So let's smell it. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Kristy. What? That flavor. Hold on. When I get over there, I'll open it so you can smell it. What did I do? Wait till you smell this. What? Here, come here. Ready? Because you said you didn't want to get the cheaper one, right? Yes, because it was that same nasty deal as the pina colada. Smell this. Bend down and smell that. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, that's what I said too. Okay. Wish I had more caramel. Because I think that'd be good with caramel in it. Do you have any left? I might have a little. I have a tiny bit of caramel left. I don't have much. With vanilla do? Use what left of caramel and then vanilla? Yeah. Because I used what was left of my caramel in my lip. Eggnog. Oh, that's freaking. That freaking smells phenomenal. Yum. Yummy. Okay. Lift. Down. Oh. The smell of that. Oh. That is so good. Yum. That is so flipping amazing. Oh. You can, oh my God. I mean, I could use what's left of caramel, but I don't think there's much. Yeah. I'll have to get more caramel creamer. I have to get more caramelish stuff. I don't have no more. Dang it. Yow! That was a little toasty. Yeah. That one got toasty hot. Now see the Advent ones, they don't get that hot, but ooh, that one got a little warm. Thanks. But, does anybody know what that is? Kristy, what kind did you get? Cinnamon roll. Because she loves cinnamon rolls. So that's all of my caramel. I might have to grab another caramel. Because as I said, I had to pre-record this one because I'm going to be busy doing a couple things for Match Made in Heaven on the actual Christmas Eve. So this is early. This is early, way early, but it is still the special. Oh God, that smells so good. I think I'm going to use a little bit of vanilla too. Let me see if I can find the vanilla here. We don't have enough creamer. I needed creamer. And I might put a touch of cinnamon on top. Because it is a cinnamon roll. And we'll try Kristy's gift. And like I said, you know, she was going to get that, you know, because we were talking about flavors. And I had found what I needed for Christmas. And, oops, come in. Because it's actually right now, and see, this is not going up until after the calendar. So this is going to be up tomorrow, not today. I'm just recording it today because I want to make sure I have this done in advance because I might have to record a Match Made in Heaven tomorrow. So, because I have to record a Match Made in Heaven's tradition. And I can't do them both on Christmas Eve. That'd be overkill. So, I'm trying to, that way because you guys didn't get the actual tradition. They did last year. And so, there we go. And so, basically, I wanted you guys to have that too, because you guys did not have it. And we'll go from there. So let me get a little bit of cinnamon to put on top of that before I mix it in. Because I mean, it is a cinnamon roll. Let me get my cinnamon out of here. Not the sugar. I don't need the sugar. I just need the cinnamon. Just get a pinch of that. Sprinkle that on top. We'll mix that in. Ain't got Miss Tiger in here. Yeah, no, yeah. She couldn't be around that. And see, there was another disadvantage of me being let go. And I'll tell that story. So basically, one day I was sitting there and I was working with, I think it was Casey at the time, and I never did get to tell Tiger this, but somebody had brought cinnamon in and she couldn't find it. I was thinking to myself, she should have grabbed me, because it took her actually going around and getting in near it to find it. That was not safe. That was very, very, very unsafe for her, because she is deathly allergic to cinnamon, just like Renee is allergic to bananas. She cannot be around bananas. Well, Miss Tiger was allergic to cinnamon, and I thought, man, if she would have had me, if I would have been there at that time, I could have found it. I could have walked all around the shelter and tried to find it for her. She would not have had to walk around there sniffing that, trying to find it, and getting an allergy attack. What she did was not safe for herself. It was very, very unsafe. Yikes. She literally walked around looking for it? Yeah. Oh God. Could have killed her. Yeah. I mean, when I found that out, I was like, oh my God. I about almost started to cry, because that broke my heart when I heard that. And I'm like, was that the day Casey yelled at Leah when she came in to check on you because she's wiping your eye? Yes. I think it was. Yep. Because Leah, I was doing what I'm doing right now, and I was kind of wiping my eye because I had sleep in my eyes still from, morning, and I had sleepy goop in my eyes, as my family would call it, sleepy seeds or duck poop. So I had that in my eye, and it was hurting my eye. And so I was trying to get it out of my eye because it hurt. And Leah saw me, and she thought I was hurting, which I was, but I wasn't, like, injured. And she's like, "You okay?" And she's like, comes running in. Casey was like, "Get away, that's my friend." Okay, here we go. Ooh. Mmm. Ooh, that is definitely cinnamon roll. Ooh. I just hope I don't have a caramel in the next two flavors. Because, see, like I said, I'm doing this before today's Advent and tomorrow's Advent. Because I'm going to need another powdered caramel. I don't have any. Had I known, I'd have grabbed it when I was at the store. But, yep. Because like I said, had I known what that eggnog really, was yesterday, I wouldn't have used my caramel. I'd have probably used pumpkin spice. That would have probably nailed it. I could have probably drank it better using that. Had it smelled like frickin' spice. Like it didn't, like I said, it did not have a smell of like cinnamon or nutmeg or anything like that. It did not smell like that. It smelled more like, that's why the name kind of threw me off. Now, if she would have texted like caramel eggnog, I would have believed that more, honestly, by the smell of the K-Cup itself. But Spice Kissed, no. That name, no. I wonder if there was a caramel in it or vanilla. If there's not, I don't know what the heck would make it smell like that. Because it did not smell like any type of spices at all. It did not. Because I do not know what was in that. Because I had to use my caramel to match. And so I need more caramel again. Dang it. I hope I don't need it for the next couple. I don't have any. Oh. Because that's really good on cinnamon roll. Wish there was a butterscotch one. That'd be. Oh, butterscotch creamer? Yes. I would be addicted to that shit. Or a white chocolate creamer. Yum. I love white chocolate. Straight up white chocolate. I love it. But, yep.
Oh my. And it's Cinnabon cinnamon roll. Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if that Cinnabon creamer would be good in it. Ooh. And see, I've got more. I got 47 of them left. So I have time to test some stuff with that. Hello. What's up, car? That almost sounded like the bus. It did, didn't it? Like, what the freak? That did almost sound like the shelter bus horn, didn't it? Yes. What the freaking heck? I know, right? I know it wasn't, but it sounded like it. I was like, whoa, dude, what the heck? But, yep. But, I mean, it has been fun doing this Advent. Like I said, the only one, like I was telling when I'm at Match Made in Heaven, so far, the only one I have not cared for at all is the eggnog. I've never liked that drink, and I dreaded that was coming. I do not like that flavor whatsoever. Ugh. I just do not like eggnog. It's so gross. In my opinion, it's just so gross. And I bet if you knew how it was made, it would probably make it worse. Yeah. Yeah. And my oldest brother loves it. I think my grandma likes it. I'm like, ugh, not me. Yuck. Cat. Leave that alone. I think that's the only thing around here that's got a bag on it. Cat, leave the scooper alone. You don't need to be playing with the bag. Crazy butt. Leave this litter scoop alone. You don't need that. Unless you're gonna scoop your own box. I'd pay to see that. That would be awesome. I would pay to see that if you'd scoop your own litter box. Go ahead, honey. I'd love to see you do that, dude. I would pay that. I'd pay to see that. Cat scoops its own litter box with a scooper bigger than it is. I would love to see that. That'd be freaking cool. Yum. That is really good. Thanks, Kristy. This looks good. You're welcome. And it's funny because both of the gifts she ever got me the last couple of years have been cinnamon related. Last year was snickerdoodle, this year was cinnamon roll. Yep. But, yep. And like I said, we're going to drink this and then we're going to do the tradition so you guys get to see that. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer vlog than normal here on Far Out. But you guys, like I said, didn't get to see the tradition last year, and I want you guys to be able to see that too. Now, I'm not going to run the show that's with it like I did. There is a show, and you can see it on last year's A Match Made in Heaven Christmas Eve special. And I was like, what the heck is that noise? But you guys can actually see it on A Match Made in Heaven, me react to it. And I'm telling you, it's enough to make you cry. It makes me cry every time. And you know, I did a reaction because everybody else does, and I figured, you know what, we can too, you know. And it's a really good radio drama. If you have not seen it, you know, if you haven't heard it, it is a really freaking good, very good radio drama. And it's not Odyssey. No, it's not Adventures in Odyssey. Nope. Even though Odyssey could make you cry, I'm sure, like that too, but no. This one was not Odyssey. It's like Odyssey in the sense that it is, you know, an audio drama, but this was definitely not Adventures in Odyssey. This was a kind of a newer one, and it was only on for like, I think 10 or 12 seasons, I think, which is sad because, oh my gosh, it was so good. But, yep. It's a pretty powerful tradition, let me tell you. And even kind of got Samantha. Yeah, she was like, whoa. That is so good. Yum. And for Christmas, we are going to do something else as well on that one, on one of the episodes. I would say probably on the first one we'll do it. Oh, hiccups. And since this is being recorded the day before Christmas Eve, I am not going to do the other taste test. I will do it, but I'll do it on the advent calendar one. I will try one of the crackers on here for you guys as well. But I'm not doing it today because it just wouldn't work with today's anyway, so. And this will be going up after the advent. So this is part 2 of the special. So you guys will get to see both of these. Which you guys already knew I was going to be doing it on the day before. So, well, you weren't sure if I was going to be doing this one or the other one, but I chose to do this one because this one's just one straight up segment. Whereas the other one is 2. I can't even talk this morning. I'm tired. I just woke up. So yeah, both Christmas Eve specials will be up on Christmas Eve. I will be recording this one probably today while I'm waiting on today's flavor, and then we'll have that for tomorrow, and then we'll have tomorrow's flavor too. We're waiting to see what's going to happen today because I'm hoping that later today we're going to do something, me and Samantha. Hopefully it's not going to be on Christmas Eve. I wouldn't want her to have to do that on Christmas Eve. I'd feel bad, honestly. So hopefully that'll be today, not Christmas Eve. Because I would feel bad, because that's, because they're planning stuff. So hopefully we're doing that today, not tomorrow. Because we'll have to go get some stuff for it first for the thing, and then do that. But we're planning to possibly make a cocoa tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what's all gonna happen. But I'm not gonna text her at noon, like 8 something. That's when it started, so. Oh my gosh, that's so good. God, I'm gonna be honest. If If I had to pick one this year of her gifts, I think I like this one better, honestly. I love the snickerdoodle, but this one can be more experimented with versus the snickerdoodle. The snickerdoodle has to be like a cinnamon. This one could be more experimented with, I think. And that's just based off of, you know, both of them's flavor is phenomenal. But what I'm saying, the reason I would pick this one over the snickerdoodle is because the snickerdoodle cannot really be as experimented with as this cinnamon roll one it can. Because this one, you could put caramel in it, you could put vanilla in it, you could put, I think you could put the Cinnabon in it because it's Cinnabon cinnamon roll. So I think the Cinnabon would be really good. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see, what else? Mom, you need to tell Kimberly that that family was really a comfort. Oh, yes, ma'am, I do, don't I? I got a better idea. I'll have to have her send it for me, but I want to get him a thank you card, honestly, for that, because, I mean, going down there and hanging out with them, that was fun, and I got to meet Linda, the lady that used to live here. She is so sweet. Because, I mean, that was so much fun. And that was not intentional either, that they planned it on the day of Grandma's birthday. But that was really... And I'll give it to Kimberly to give to him. Because she might have a contact info to mail it to him. But that was so comforting to talk to him and, you know. I mean, it really was. That was fun. And you know, this was her favorite holiday. You know, Christmas was always Granny's favorite holiday. I mean, seriously, we always used to have the house decked out, and I'll tell you a story on Christmas that, like I said, I promised you guys I would tell you a really special story about her on Christmas, and I'm going to, so that'll be tomorrow's, probably on the first one, but there was always something we used to have that we did every year, and one of the stories that I have to tell you is about that specific thing. And I will warn you, I might break, because I break every time I talk about it. Knock, knock, knockity knock. On somebody's door. But, yep. Yum. That is so freaking yummy. It's like having a liquid cinnamon roll for breakfast. Which is why I had to get the cinnamon version of the other thing. And my goober husband, we had to fix up a little goof, so I had to go back in. We had to go back in and fix one of the flavors because he gave away this. And we just had to fix up the ending to it so you guys wouldn't hear the name of it. Because Gooberhead was giving things away. My husband, or he's got a big mouth. Yeah, he does. I can say that and get away with it, because he does. He does. He likes to give stuff away. But, you know, we fixed it up, and you guys didn't even notice that it was a goof up because we had it fixed up good. Because, yeah, I didn't want that on there, and we just fixed it up. And that's why one of the flavors was late, because some of the Vlogmas was late because I had to get that fixed. Because my big mouth husband. Yeah, big mouth, no cheese. I could get away with that. Yeah, we harassed the crap out of him. We have been harassing him for weeks on that. Now you can talk about it, Keezy Coos. Yeah, kook. Now that I've tried it on Far Out, now you can talk about it, Keys. Oh, shoot. I give him crap. Me and him can play fight, and everybody just gets a kick out of it. We have our kids. One day we got into a physical splash fight in the pool, and we had the kids just crying. We had them laugh at the freaking hard. They get into pillow fights, they get into squish fights, they get into splash fights if they're in the pool. Let's see, what else? Their definition of a food fight is to get each other hooked on something, and they do that all the time. Yes. Those two, they tease each other all the time. And they play fight. They will play argue about who the better singer is, who the better barista is. She never wins that one. No, I never can win that one. I try to say my husband is better at making coffee than but he can outwin. He can out argue me on that one. I will agree to that one. I never win that one. I can never win that one. But see, I can come back at him with, you know, because he wants to be a professional singer, which is something I wanted to do for real. And that's what he's going to do virtually, is he's going to be a country star. And so virtually that's what he's going to do. And he's going to have his own album and everything. And heck, I didn't even do that for real, so I can out argue him on that one, on who the better singer is. See, I might be the better barista, but he is the better singer because he's the one with the album, not me. So see, our keys. Oh. And I do have to remember to ask Samantha about the dad burn, shoot. Oh, dang it. The New Year's Eve thing. If I should take the one flavors out, because if I do, I do need to get me another maple syrup too, because I need it for the daggone fancy French toast recipe. I needed to seal whip. Well, I do have caramel. I have caramel dip. So if I need caramel for anything for the advent calendar, I don't have creamer, but I do have the dip. I do have caramel dip. I just thought of that. So I don't need to get a creamer if I don't need to. But if I can, I will, but I don't technically. I'd been good on that. Yeah, that would have been good in this. Yummy. Because they do have caramel rolls too. You should text your mom and tell her to tell your oldest brother to make those for Christmas. Because they are a finger food. Yeah, but like, hey bro, you should make your sister some caramel rolls. I haven't had them in years. Or ask him for the recipe. Ask him to send the recipe so I can make them. Because my staff's making me stuff. What else did he make that you liked? The ham that he made was the bomb.com. I'd have to ask him how he did that. And he's another one that would probably be really graphic with me. And like, cause he's one of these, he's not one that won't hide a recipe. Usually. Because I think for Easter, I think I could do that in slow cooker, but I would need help. I'd have to get the bone out, ham, but, or I'd have to have them help me make it. But my brother made this badass freaking ham. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all, it was so good. And I could eat it. I would freeze some of it too, because I would have to freeze some. But it was a Pepsi brown sugar, I believe it was. I think it was brown sugar. And I think all you do is you make sure it's thawed out, and you cut like a pocket, and you pack it in there with the brown sugar, and then you do not put, I don't know if water goes in it at all or not, but you pour cans of Pepsi over the top of it. And I'm telling you, you can taste the Pepsi in it. It is so, oh my gosh. It is so freaking yummy. It is exquisite. I'm telling you, it is so freaking yummy. And we could have them, Oh, I tell you, we could have those. Maybe them potatoes, maybe a salad, maybe them onions again. That would be a dang good Easter dinner. Oh, just the thought. Yum. And get some of it for February and get some in March. Depending on when it is this coming year, I should say. Yeah. Sometimes it's March, sometimes it's April. Help. I guess it just depends. But oh my gosh, like put half of it in one month, half of it in another, like, and get it. Oh, I'm telling y'all, so yummy. Because I loved that ham when he made it. Oh. Because I would freeze that and get that out and eat that. I would eat on that for weeks. I could eat on that for a while if I got a bigger ham. Like not a huge one, but because you got to have a big enough ham to put a pocket in it. And then stuff brown sugar down in it. I mean, that ham was to live for. But a 7-Up one would be good too. Stop it. Oh, that probably would be yum. I would try that. Unlike my stepdad, he made mean ham steaks. Oh. Because see, I like mine sweet. My ham. I love mine really sweet. Oh my God, that coffee is so good. I'm just like, I'm impressed. I love that. Yum. And I swear, in the next couple of days, if I don't get a daggum peppermint, I'm going to be very mad. I will be very disappointed in them if they do not put a peppermint in here. Because there has not been a peppermint. As you saw when I did the Tex-Mex. Was it the Tex-Mex or was it the eggnog? Hold on. Yeah, the Tex-Mex. When I did that one, I showed you guys there was no peppermint. They did not do a peppermint. If they do not do a peppermint, I am going to be lit. I'm not going to lie to you. I will be very extremely pissed. Because you cannot, I mean, if you're going to sit there and tell me you can have Christmas without peppermint, you're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I disagree with you. Because if you can't have Christmas without eggnog, yeah, I'll still trash eggnog. I don't care. I hate it. But that's why Samantha thought it was so funny yesterday that I had eggnog. She thought it was funny. She's like, you were trashing eggnog all day. Yeah, well, I still do because it's nasty. And I'll never change. It's freaking gross. Anyway, you can't have Christmas. If you can't have Christmas without eggnog, you can't have Christmas without peppermint. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. Ugh. And it was so funny. Kristy was like, on a match made in heaven, she goes, give that eggnog to the one that made the boys have anxiety last year. Give it to them. Trust me, if I could get away with it safely, I would. And I spiked the damn thing. Unfortunately, you can't give that thing eggnog, or I would. Trust me. I'd tell her, Daddy, take me back in time to February. I'll stay there. I'll go down. I'll walk to 7 miles if I have to. Here, honey, have this. Suck this up. Here, suck this up, drink this, then you can't spin anymore. I'm drunk. Oh God, just the thought of seeing one of them. And it's all Max Velocity's fault. Talk about a drunk NATO. It's all his fault. Just on my imagination, I'm just trying to picture a storm drinking spiked eggnog and then can't rotate. Help, help. Just the thought of that, I'm just trying to picture. Oh God, because the scene in the movie where they're talking about him giving the tornado Jack Daniels, I'm just trying to picture this thing. He chucks the bottle into the twister and it never hits the ground. The twister caught it and sucked it right up. I would love to have been there just to see. That would have been so funny to just see it like not be able to move because it's so freaking drunk off its ass. I'm sorry, that just sounds so dumb, but at the same time, it would be hilarious to watch. That would be a stream highlight for Ryan Hall right there. There's your stream highlight on Ryan Hall, y'all, right there. There's and on Max Velocity Severe Weather Center. There's y'all stream highlight. Drunk tornado. It can't do any more damage. It's so drunk it can't even move. That'd be funny as hell. Hey, Mom, hey, Mom, what's up? Give it some of that coffee mocha you got in the fridge. Hey, where's your dad? We can go back to June 20th and we'll give that EF5 one. Clip it, highlight. Yeah, give the Enderlin EF5 a sip of that stuff I got in the fridge. There you go, yeah. Cause it's really freaking sweet, so it's not like really, it's powerful, but it's really sweet. So see, it would fall for it. It would drink it and it'd be like, whoa, this is good. Wait a second, oh God, I can't move, oh no. Oh shoot. And like I said, you guys haven't heard the first version of this when I did this on here, so I had to do it while I'm hyped up. And this is only, I haven't even had sweets. This was only with coffee. And it's morning. Oh dear. This ain't good. Yeah, oh boy. By the end of the day, I'm gonna be so wired. Oh my God. Anyway, but yeah. And of course, guys, by the way, I'm not making fun of tragedies here, because that was a bad situation. But just picturing one of these guys drinking the coffee mocha that I have in the fridge. And yes, I will tell you, it's a liquor. That's all I'm going to tell you. And it's one of these things that goes down smooth, buddy, but let me tell you, when it hits, you're gonna know it. And let's just say, if it could drink it, okay, if it could take a sip of it, let me tell you something, y'all. You wouldn't have any left. No, I probably wouldn't. Not if a tornado got a hold of it. That would be a scary thought, because that is not... I will take you out there and I will show you how big of a jar it is. It's in a jar. So does that help what it is, guys? The whiskey in the jar. No, it ain't whiskey. I'm being funny. No, it ain't whiskey. It's worse. But that's all we'll get into. But let's just say it would be if they could get loopy and drunk, this would do it. Yeah, it would do it. It would do it. And to actually see one drunk would be hilarious. I'm sorry. I would pay to see that. I would honestly pay to see that. That would be freaking hilarious. Heck, they're so strong, it probably wouldn't even phase them. As big as they are, like miles wide, and it probably wouldn't even phase a tornado. Only if they were human. Mommy! If they were human, it might. If they could ever, because somebody asked me, they're like, if one of them could be human, if they could hear you picking on them all the time, if one of them were human, what would you do? I'm like, hide! What could you imagine one looking like if they were human? Ooh. Well, and I'm not saying this guy's to be mean, but their skin color would probably match the clouds. I'm going to be honest. They'd probably be a black person. But I could see them being built like a frickin', wrestler or bodybuilder or something. I don't think they would be skinny mini. I think they would be fucking built. Pardon my French. They would be built like a brick, you know what, buddy. I think they would be like really built, and I think they would be very, very, very tall. I could picture them being very tall, built like you wouldn't believe. Arms like, I could see them being built. Now guys, and she's not even seen what one really actually looks like. No, she's just making this up on the spur of the moment. Because somebody did ask her this. Yes. Because they know I pick on them all the time. People do. So they're like, you're lucky they can't hear you. Yeah, they do. They're like, you're lucky. But I could see them being dark, dark skin. And I could see them being like built, like really buffed out. Like, because they're not weaklings, okay? These things are not wimps. Okay, they're huge and they're strong and they not all of them, of course. Some of them there are weaker versions, but the ones that I razz all the time getting drunk are the real strong ones. But them ones I could see being built. Now, them ones I could see, oh my gosh, seeing them drunk would be scary. Let's see. I'm not sure about their hair or eyes. I would say probably dark hair, dark eyes. I would say probably long hair too. I don't see them with short hair for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because of the clouds and stuff, and the the way the storms are. I don't see them with short hair. I don't picture those guys with short hair. I just don't. The parent either. I don't see the parent with short hair neither. If I was to picture what their parent looked like, those guys would be built too. Yikes! Hello. They'd be built too. I could see their parent being built too, just because they are. Okay, mommy, I got one for you. Okay, flashback to, I think it was April of this year. What could you picture the playful one in Texas looking like? What could you imagine its personality being like? Oh, the supercell from Texas, the one that stayed near Lubbock and just hung out and played in the fields. Yeah, that one. I could see that one being fun as heck to hang out with. Again, I could see it being built because that one was dropping, I think, what was it, softballs? I could see it being like really, like I said, really built, like really strong. But I could see that one being one I would hang out with. Personality-wise, I could see that one being fun. I don't know why, but just watching it on the stream, and I think, who was chasing that? Wasn't it Brandon? Yeah, Brandon Coffey. Yeah, he was chasing it, and I'm glad it didn't bust his windshield. I don't think it busted his windshield, but it came close. But it was just playing, and they called it the little toddler. and I don't think it ever produced one, but it was Brandon, you know, we's watching it. It was just so relaxing to just watch this thing. That stream was fun. And it was only like, I think 3 or 4 hours. We just sat there and watched that little thing play. And it wasn't really little, but it was fun to watch it. Just play. It was just playful. They called it the playful Supercell because it was just playing. And that one, if I had to pick 2 of them to hang out with, it'd be that one, and it'd be the one that chased me and Dad. Because that one, my question, if it could speak, I'd be like, why did you chase us around like that? What were you chasing us for? Because that one was fun too. That one was fun in the fact that it just chased us across the county like, hi. Did it ever get a warning with it, do you know? I do not know, no. Not that I knew of, but back then I was so afraid of them that they probably, if it did, they never told me. Mom still hasn't told me if it did, so I'm going to assume it did because she still hasn't told me. And I'm 41. So I'm assuming it was T-warned. Because she never has told me, even to this day. She still hasn't told me. Probably because she doesn't want you to hate its guts. Probably. And it had the cutest little hailstones though. They were like jumbo-sized M&Ms. They were cute. They had cute little hailstones. They were cute. Yum. Cinnamon goodness. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen. What's left is just some cinnamon eggs. And we'll talk about the tradition and then we'll go from there. Okay. So, now, we're going to do the tradition. Now that we're hyped up, I probably shouldn't have any more sweet stuff, but hey, I need my sweet stuff. I need to do the tradition, so let's check this.
Speech on. Time, record, pause.
All right.
Button. Speech off.
So, this tradition started years ago during the running of Down Gilead Lane, which is a Christian radio drama, and that CBH did in Children's Bible Hour. They did this. And it was a family. It starts off with a family of 5. You know, when there was a family of 7 altogether, including the parents, but the kids, there were 5 of them. You had Brooke, Justin, Mike, Haley, and Timmy. And, you know, they grew up on Gilead Lane, right? You know, and so, and the town was Coleraine. Well, basically, they got this little girl one year. Her name was Hope. She was 4 years old and she had been through a lot of shit, okay? And I'm just gonna come out and say it, a lot of shit. But we didn't know how bad at the time when they got her. They got her right around Easter, and poor Mary, she was really sick. And the little girl, she basically learned a lot about Easter. Okay, started off that she's learning about Easter, and Mary was sick, and and she basically had stolen a pack of cigarettes because I'm not sure if it was her bio or her foster mom, I can't remember, one of the two said that cigarettes had made her feel better. So she did that thinking that she didn't realize that Mary didn't smoke. And so then, because mind you, she's just little. She's really gullible about everything. So if she's told that something makes somebody feel good, she tries to make them feel good, because she's little. She doesn't understand. Well, so we're sitting there, and it goes on, and they learn all sorts of different things. Hope learns a lot of different things. Well, then, where the tradition comes in is Christmas time. Now, mind you, they had not adopted her yet. Okay, this is before she ever became a Morrison. And basically, she was one of these that was really not a big Christmas fan. She was not a fan of the holiday whatsoever, and was like, no thank you. She just was like, And the Morrisons, they had the Coleraine Christmas as a tradition. It was a festival the town threw every year. They did, excuse me, they baked cookies to give to neighbors. They did all these different Christmas traditions, right? And Hope was getting a little bit snippish. Like, she did not like all these traditions. Well, you'll see her have, like, in her sleep, she'll have like a flashback. She just like, near. And one night, Justin, the oldest son, comes, he's, I don't know if he's coming downstairs or going up, but he sees her sitting on the steps, and she scared him, which he scared her. And he sits her down, and he's talking to her, and she starts telling him about, and he's like, what's going on, Hope? And she goes, oh, nothing. He goes, something is, what's the matter? And he, like, is trying to talk to the little girl, because it's like, he wanted to figure out what was going on with her. And so he turns around and she's telling him about how her grandma was going to get them pajamas so that they'd look good in their Christmas pictures. And then she goes, and monkey bread. And he's like, monkey bread? And she goes, yeah, on Christmas morning. Well, so anyway, Christmas morning rolls around, and basically they had found out why Hope was so upset, because, on Christmas Eve still, Justin had told them, can you guys do that by yourselves today? I gotta go do something. And they're like, sure, no problem. So they did, and they got all the stuff to make cookies, and they made cookies and took cookies around and stuff like that. Well, when they got back, John, the dad, pulls the kids aside, pulled Justin, Brooke, Haley, Mike, and Tim aside and said, guys, I was looking at Hope's case, and I found out, what's probably been eating at her. We need to really have some patience with her, because I know what's eating her. And he said, the year before, when she was 3, she was supposed to go home for Christmas to be with her grandmother, who was in remission from cancer. Well, unfortunately, the cancer came back just with a vengeance and took Hope's grandma away, and she didn't get to go home. So that's why she's so, upset. Well, they did the Christmas nest, which was their newest tradition. All of a sudden, the next morning, they they are sitting there, and they get up and they smell coffee brewing and everything, and John and Mary are like, I could get used to this, you know, and Brooke and them come down, and they're like, they couldn't find Justin. And he's like, hold on, I'll be in just a minute. And he comes in, and he goes, Mike, could you go in and get this stuff off the table? And he does, and they have Hope open hers first, and it was new pajamas. And then he had brought it, because he came in with a pan of monkey bread, and it was just like, and then they all got her a gift, and it was just like to watch Hope open her gifts on Christmas, and she's like, well, I didn't get you nothing, and they're like, it's okay, you know, and they were telling her how much they loved her, and, you know, that she was part of their family, and it was just like, oh my God, just to even talk about it kills me, you know, just watching her. And I mean, like I said, you guys, you can actually see me react for real on the actual A Match Made in Heaven episode. It breaks me every time to talk about it, because it just like, and it took everything in me not to bawl in the car when I was telling Samantha the other day, because I mean, it's enough to break me. And so what I do every year is the same thing. I don't do the pajama thing, but I do the monkey bread tradition. And this, like I said, this is going to go up probably after about 11 or so that it can hit on Christmas morning. And because I'm going to purposely upload the other one first, the Advent, and then upload this so it lands on Christmas morning like Hope's tradition would. And Justin was like, you know, we got to add Hope's traditions to our family traditions as well. And I mean, she sobbed. I mean, and I cried. And I mean, it kills me every year. And let me tell you, it breaks me. So each year I do that, and I kind of adapted Hope's tradition and made it a little bit different. So basically what I do is I make the monkey bread, and we say a prayer for those children and teenagers that are still in Hope's position. They're in foster care. They're not adopted yet. And so that's what we do every year, is say a prayer for those young ones that don't have a forever home before we eat our monkey bread. Before we make our monkey bread, we say a prayer for those that don't have a mommy and daddy for Christmas. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to say a prayer for those little ones that don't have a home. And then we'll go out to the kitchen and we'll make our cinnamon monkey bread, which is why I had to get the cinnamon version, which it was actually located in a different area altogether. It wasn't in the same spot as the garlic. So Match Made in Heaven is going to have garlic, but that's okay. I like both versions. So, but for Far Out with this cinnamon roll coffee, we're going to have the cinnamon version, which is normally what monkey bread is. It's cinnamon, sugar, butter on, bread rolled in, it's bread. Usually they take biscuits, you cut them into thirds, and you roll them in butter. Then you roll them in a cinnamon sugar mixture and then bake it like you normally bake biscuits. Now, I will tell you that one year I did it with brown sugar and it's really good, but do not put it in an angel food cake pan. Put it in a 9x13 and do it that way, because otherwise you're going to have a hell of a mess if you don't. Do not bake brown sugar in the oven in a angel food cake pan. Now, if you're going to do white sugar, you can. You can do that in an angel food cake pan. Because you can just pop the middle out. You can let it set a little bit and then pop the pan right up, and it should fall right off of it. But if you're doing brown sugar, do not, because I did this by mistake. I didn't realize I had brown sugar instead of white, and I did it that way, but I grabbed the wrong freaking sugar because they were both in really small boxes, because somebody got me both of them in a small box, and I didn't realize it was brown sugar. And yeah, so I made a hell of a mess on my oven, but I managed to fix it. I managed to save my monkey bread. So yeah, make sure you know what you're doing. If you're going to do, which brown sugar honestly is really good. I honestly like brown sugar better. So what I would do if I did brown sugar monkey bread, I would recommend you put it in like a 9x13 pan, or, you know, a 9x9 would work too. And just bake it like you'd normally bake biscuits, and just keep an eye on it. And you'll smell it. I mean, it is, and you could still put cinnamon on it. But I'm telling you, oh, it is so dang good with brown sugar. Yum. Anyway. And some people prefer to put nuts on theirs as well. If you like nuts, you can put nuts on it. I don't, but some people do. So if you want nuts on yours, you can put nuts. I think it's, oh God, I think it's pecans or almonds. I think people put on them. You could probably use any. If I were you, I would personally, depending on what sugar you use, if I was to do it and I was using brown sugar, I would actually chop up some honey roasted peanuts and put on it. That would probably be good. But anyway, so let's say a prayer, and then we'll go out and we'll make our monkey bread and have that today with our cinnamon roll coffee. Kristy, you want to lead us in prayer?
Sure. Thanks. Dear Jesus, first of all, happy birthday. We love you, and we appreciate all that you've done for us. And we hope you're enjoying your wonderful birthday. We want to lift up to you all of the hopes of the world, girls and boys, all of them, all the children and teenagers that do not have a forever home for Christmas this year. We want to pray, Lord God, that you will bring them that special mommy and daddy as soon as you can, because we need mommies and daddies to direct us and show us the way. We just pray, Lord, that you'll help those little ones and teenagers to find their forever home, and that they'll be able to find peace knowing that they are safe and they are loved, they are special, and they're awesome. They deserve to know that they're needed and wanted and loved. I pray, Lord, that you'll bring them all their forever home. And Jesus, please help those children who have special needs to find a parent who will love them for who they are and treat them with the utmost respect, that won't be cruel to them and mean to them. Help them to find a mama and daddy like my parents and like Nana and her husband. Help them to find the parents that will love them and treat them with respect and not, use them as a money grab or use them as clickbait on YouTube and, just, Lord, we see it so much that these parents, some of them, find these kids or have them and make money off of them on the internet. And it's so sad to watch it. We don't watch it, but others do, and they give them this. They get paid for all this, and it's sad. And these poor kids suffer because, especially if they're nonverbal and they can't even say, no, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. And their parents just do it. So sad. So if there are any out there, Lord, and there are a lot of kids with special needs in foster care, please, Lord, please put them in homes where they won't have to deal with that, because it's not right. They deserve to be loved and cared for and not put out there for everybody to stare at and gawk at. I mean, there are people like Mommy and Nana who desperately want to adopt and nobody will let them just because they're blind. And Nana's blind and autistic, and they won't let them adopt. But yet, they'll let these people adopt. That put them out there for everyone to just gawk at and stare at, Lord. Please, please, I ask of you to help them find homes where that doesn't happen, because that's so sad. And I pray, Lord, that you'll help Mommy and Nana to find peace as well, even if it has to be virtual like this, since the real world won't accept them as real parents. Please help people to understand why Mommy and Nana do what they do, since, the real world wants to judge and doesn't want them to have real kids in their arms. Well, Lord God, if they don't want them to have real children, then the only thing they can do is pretend, which is really sad. Because, Lord, you know who I am. I'm a doll. And I'll say it. We're not monetized, I can say it, and we're not kids' content. But, because that word really does not mean that I'm a child's toy. Because there are other types of you-know-what's out there, which I won't get into because I'm an 11-year-old girl, and you know what kind of things I'm talking about, but Lord, we just hope that people will understand why they do what they do, since the world sees them as, well, you're disabled, you can't adopt. Instead of giving them a chance to adopt just because they can't see and the one's autistic. It's the only thing wrong with them. Other than that, they are normal human beings built in your image. They just have special needs. So what? All right, Lord? I mean, they just have eye problems, and she just has a chemical imbalance in her brain. So that doesn't make her weird, and that doesn't make her abnormal. It makes her unique. It makes her who she is, meaning Nana. So, Lord, we just want to pray that you'll help the world to see Mommy and Nana in better eyes. And if they don't like them to fake it, then let them adopt and let them be normal. If you want them to be quote unquote normal, right, Lord? Yeah. So if people don't want them to pretend to have a family, then Children's Services, if you're watching, let them adopt like normal humans do and let them have a family of their own. It's just that their eyes don't work. Okay. Anyway. So, Lord, we just want to pray that someday, if it be your holy will, that they'll get a family of their own. If they don't, we just pray that people will accept them for who they are, since the world won't let them have that special family, and that you will step in and put these special needs kids in homes where they won't be used as money makers for the world to stare at. And we pray that for all of these foster kids, that they won't be put in homes where they're going to be bait into money grabs. Hey, look at me, I adopted. Adopt for the right reasons, folks. Adopt because you love these children and that you want to be a parent, not to make moolah off the internet. Right, Lord? Yeah. So we just pray, Lord, that you'll put them in some great homes that will love them for who they are and will treat them with the utmost respect. Again, we thank you, Lord, for all that you're doing to try and make things happen. And we just pray this all in your most precious, holy, and matchless name, Lord. Amen. Amen. And woo, girlfriend, that was powerful. Yikes. Yeah, well, you know. So let's go get that monkey bread, shall we, folks? Monkey bread. Yum, yum, yum. Ow. And let me show you also real quick while I'm in here. Here is how big that jar is I was talking about. Well, if I can move this stupid... It's a pretty good size jar. Oopsie. All right, let me get my... Girlfriend, I told you to. Oh, she did open that one. Okay. I thought she took it out of the box, right? I need it in the box. Silly kook. She's my aunt. She's a silly kook. She is a silly kook. She's my auntie. Yeah, she's your crazy auntie. She's a goober. Oh, we love her. Yeah, we do. We gotta tease her because she's your aunt. Yeah. Her aunt is a goof. I'm telling you, her aunt is a goofball. Don't attack me, you stupid broom. No attacking me, sir. How do you know it's a bully? I don't know. Because it's falling over. Like the boy. Oh! Oh, fudge. Oh, smell that. Yum. Okay, slide this out again. Ooh, smell that. Okay. We're gonna open this up and we're gonna put this baby in here. And I think I usually do it for 3. And then I check it. Alright. Smell that. Yummy. Smell that gingerbread, haha. Except it's monkey bread. Yeah, smell that monkey bread. It's the most wonderful time of year. But they say gingerbread because of the gingerbread lattes, but...
Speech on. Time record. Pause. Button. Speech off.
Okay, just checking. Yummy. But that stuff is so good, I'm telling you. But yeah, I agree with everything she said in that prayer. Like, I hope they find homes where they are not used as clickbait or as, you know, because there are families out there, and I'm not saying all of them do this. I'm not saying that whatsoever.
But I have in the past seen YouTube families with special needs kids that do use them as money hungry grabs. And I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's not why God blessed you with those children. And like I said, I'm not saying names. Mom knows one of them I'm aiming it at, because she's watched them, but I won't watch them because of it. But I mean, I don't watch some of them, and there's good ones out there. There are good ones that, yes, they are doing what we do and spreading awareness of their child's situation. There are good parents out there that do that too. And I'm thinking one of them's mom's friend that's watching. I believe she's watching. And she's awesome. She's doing the good thing, and I think she would back us up on it. Because I'm sure she knows that people out there that do, you know, because I believe she is autistic and she's trying to spread awareness. That I'm for. I'm for parents doing it for awareness, but there are some out there who use it as, okay, guess what? Look at me. I have a special needs kid. Check this out. Blah, blah, blah. And it's a money hungry grab to me. Not all of them. I'm not putting them all in the same group. But there are some that do it. And the ones that aren't get lumped in with the ones that are. I mean, in my opinion, watch their channel before you make that assumption. Now, if they are, here's the problem I do have too. If you are one that is not, I would suggest put the truth on the video. You know, don't put something on there that isn't, because, oh, smell that. Holy. Okay. I'm going to use one more minute on that. But do not put something, don't word it. If you're one of these moms that is not doing that, and you don't, and you're being accused of it, my suggestion is watch how you title your videos, because that is why. If you're like, let's say, for example, you say something about, how do I word this? Let's say you're married, okay, hypothetically speaking, you're married, and your husband's going away for a week-long trip. Don't post in there, we split up, because they're going to think, oh, that couple is divorcing. Just say, my husband went away for a week, I'm alone with the baby, or something like that. You know, something, just explain what happens. I'm here with our son, hanging out, blah, 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 whatever you're doing. Don't clickbait it. Don't make it look like, because that's what this other couple did. I'm not going to say names, but they were like, oh, we split, you know, or we broke up or something. I don't know how they worded it. And here the woman, the wife, was just going to get her hair done. And I'm like, dude, don't clickbait that. Don't make that clickbait. Come on now. And they do this for money. This is what I'm saying. They do it for freaking money. They make these clickbait videos to make you think, oh, something's wrong, and nothing's really wrong. Then something could be dreadfully wrong, and people aren't going to fall for it because you're clickbaiting crap. Make sure you title it correctly. Like, that is one thing I taught Mom, is always tell the truth. Even if ours is virtual, you know, to always say the truth. Don't sit there and go, oh, this is happening and it's not, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's not cool. Because that is just not freaking cool, y'all. And this is really, really, really hot. And I can't eat it. It's very hot. But, oh my gosh, you guys. This stuff smells phenomenal. And it's in like a little plastic, or not plastic, but like a cardboard, whatever. I don't know what you'd call it. Some type of paper. It's in one of them, like, it's in the typical things that a frozen dinner would come in. How's that? It's almost like cardboard. but it's in one of them round pans. And it's a break apart bread, and you can just pull it apart and eat it. And it is still monkey bread. It's still considered monkey bread because it's got the little squares and stuff on it. If I could just pull a piece of it off. Hot. And I accidentally I have to wait on it to cool off a little bit because I broke my piece of bread. That is very flippin' hot. Ah. Hot. But it's so good. Like, I want to eat some of this dadgummit. Gosh darn. That is really flipping hot. Yuck. Yikes. Hot. So good. And like I said, it is so freaking delicious. That's hot. Yummy. Luckily, this is not a video. And honestly, if it was, I wouldn't care. I have no shame. Hot. That was very, very toasty. This is so freaking amazing. And I'm glad, you know, because the last several years I've just had to do it this way because of not having an oven, but also, you know, not having the stuff to use, really. Meaning the pans. This stuff is so messy. Just saying. And this stuff is so freaking messy. And of course, my stomach is growling even though I'm eating. And I'm all sticky. That would be the maple style. Hot. Hot. So good. So freaking delicious. Can I have a piece of bread? So good. So delicious, I'm telling you. Had to wait, that was really hot. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here and I'm gonna finish eating up my breakfast. I'm not gonna continue to keep eating on here. So I will love you and leave you till morning. It'll be Christmas by that time. By the time you see this, it'll be Christmas morning and you'll get to see the Christmas flavors and I'm really looking forward to them, so hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, have a great day. Enjoy a great cup of coffee, whatever way you like it, hot or cold, whatever flavor you like, whatever flavor creamer you like, and I'll be back here on Christmas morning. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye and God bless.
We hope you had a great time here with us, drinking coffee. Don't forget the biscuits. Yum, yum, yum. Do we really gotta go, Josh?
Well, Travis, yeah, we gotta get
We don't get Santa his sleigh back, and we gotta take Scarlett back to the coffee bar. You know she's got to deal with more stuff, right? Okay, let's go. But I'm driving the sleigh this time.
Reindeer, drop it, Travis, don't think!
Well, yeah, they usually do, but for some reason they ain't here, so I'm gonna drive it. Get in and slide over, y'all. Come on, why don't you sit beside me? Scarlett, there you go. You look so pretty sitting beside me. Travis, are you being a flirt? No, wait, I'm just being a good boy like I'm supposed to be. Because Santa is watching us, right? We gotta get a sleigh back to him, right? So I'm gonna take us on a drive back to get Santa for his sleigh. So here we go, with coffee in hand and some of them biscuits for the road. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, Travis, all you talk about is food. No, I don't, Josh, it's good, I can't help it. Coffee is a pinnacle of what we love. There's so many things that Scarlett's proud of. She's our barista, you know. Oh no, oh no, Travis, watch out for that tree. Kaboom! Oh no, Josh, you didn't tell me that was there. Now look at you, Travis, you ruined this slave. How dare you do that? But I can fix it. Any country hillbilly can't fix a slave. No, it's fixed, let's go. Each time, come on in and have coffee with us. You never know what girl is gonna brew, whether in a crying Keurig or a Hamilton Beach Smart coffee pot. So have some fun every week, jump on the sleigh and go and enjoy the show. Yeehaw! Well, I'm gonna drive it this time. You can sit there in the passenger seat. Oh no, 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 in the back, Travis. Oh, come on, Josh, ain't no room in the back with all the hillbilly tools you got. Oh, stop your nonsense. There's room right here. Go over here and sit out. Oops, here we go, little Sharky. Come here, honey, I got you. Uncle Travis has got you. Okay, I got you, little Sharky. We gotta go, man, let's go. So come on in. Every time she makes a taste test or just some favorite coffee that we love, because it's Christmas time and it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeehaw! Joshua, watch out for that car. Oh no, he's gonna hit it head on. Boom!
Oh, thank God it didn't hurt Santa's sleigh, but my coffee and fell out. Oh, phew, I saved it, thank God. Let's see, let me make sure my biscuits are all right. Oh, good, fresh, and hot still. Phew, I was getting scared there. Oh, hush, you hillbilly, we're almost there anyway. I can do a drive better than you can. Yeah. Joshua, we don't know how well you drive.
So come on in, y'all, and enjoy the fun every time she does an upload, and enjoy the great time we're gonna have.
The banter of the fun, the food, and
Yum, 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 those biscuits.
thank you for watching and enjoy the show.
Yeehaw!
Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Baby Sharky saying thanks once again for hanging out with us here on the far out world of coffee creations. Have a very Merry Christmas and a very prosperous and happy New Year. We hope you'll come back next year for even more fun and laughter on the far out world of coffee creations. Stay safe, everyone. Have a beautiful day. And remember the reason for the season, the birth of God's only Son, Jesus Christ. Love you guys. Merry Christmas and God bless.